Back with another video, and today I'm just going to be breaking down the main card and going over my picks for UFC Fight Night, Emmett versus Vallejos slash UFC Vegas 114. Yeah, the main card is actually surprisingly not that bad. Got Steven Asplum, who put on a crazy performances last fight. I don't want to butcher his name. Marwan Rahiki and Harry Howardwick. It's going to be a good fight. Jose Miguel Delgado, my fault. Andre Philly, Alan Kudalaba, Omar Sy, Amanda Lemos, Gillian Robertson, and last but definitely not least, got the GOAT Josh Emmett fighting Kevin Vallejos. Or didn't they say it was like Kevin Vallejos or something like that? I'm just going to call him Vallejos, I guess, just so I don't butcher it. Because Bisping said it was Vallejos, but whatever. I'm just going to be going over the main card, just going over my picks, so I think it's going to win, breaking down the fight. And yeah, let's get started. Now, with our first fight to open up the main card, we have Steven Asplum versus Vitor Pacino. Honestly, with this fight, I'm very, both guys have their keys to victory. Because Vitor Pacino looked good on is a good grappler. Yeah, he got subbed by Anthony Smith, but bro, it was lucky, kind of a fluke, I'm not going to lie, but still, got subbed by Anthony Smith, but other than that, his grappling is really good, and he's a strong guy, he's a big guy, but I am a little worried about his chin, too, because he did get chinned by Dustin Jacoby pretty badly. I'm just waiting to see how this plays out. We got Steven Asplum, put on a crazy performance his last fight, got a record-breaking significant strikes in that 3-round UFC fight, or a 3-round heavyweight fight, which is insane. This guy has crazy cardio, puts on crazy volume. I am a little wary about his power, though, because if you're hitting a dude that many times at heavyweight and they're not going down, that means your power must not be that great. Which, I mean, there's nothing wrong with that necessarily when you have cardio like Steven Asplum. He has insane cardio. That's absolutely diabolical how he's able to put on a pace like that. But I feel like this is a very 50-50 fight. Because if Vitor gets it on the ground, I think he's going to get it done because Steven Asplum got easily taken down by Denzel Freeman and submitted by Denzel Freeman. Which, I mean, it was a while ago, but still. Got subbed by Denzel Freeman. Vitor's coming off a win. They're both coming off wins. I think this is a very 50-50 fight. But you also have to think Vitor Pacino hurt his hand. He broke his hand not too long ago. So, you gotta take that into consideration, too, when thinking about it, because he probably won't be able to use his right hand, which is his power hand, as much. Very 50-50 fight. Steven Asplum's cardio and volume can take over late if he gets started, because Vitor's cardio isn't that good, nor is his fight IQ. So, yeah, you can think about it. You can take that into consideration, but you also have to take in Vitor's grappling into consideration. So it's a very tough fight to just put a nail on it. But if I had to pick, I'm gonna go with Steven Asplum. Okay, I've seen Vitor Pacino get chinned by so many dudes. I've seen him get chinned by Dustin Jacoby. This guy's chin is just so, it's just not that great. And if you're getting knocked out by a light heavyweight, imagine what a heavyweight power could be. I mean, Steven Asplum did get a nice KO on the Contender Series. And, I mean, I'm not saying he has pillow hands. I'm just saying, that many significant strikes. It's kind of crazy. Or maybe just Sean Sharif has, a crazy chin. But, yeah, I'm just going to slightly go with, Steven Asplum. I think his volume, his cardio, his pace will take over late. If he can stay away from the takedowns, stay away from the grappling, I think this will be an easy fight. But do not be surprised if Vitor Pacino can take him down and submit him. Don't be surprised. Don't be surprised. This is a tough pick for me. Both these guys are pretty 50-50 for each other. So yeah, give me Steven Asplum by either a late TKO or a 29-28 decision. Now, on to Marwan Rahiki versus Harry Hardwick. Yeah, Marwan is 1-0 as a pro fighter, which is kind of crazy to think about that they got a Contender Series fight that young. But I think this is going to be a war. I think you're in for a treat when watching this fight. Because look at this. 5.96 significant strikes landed per minute. 2.39 landed per minute. But look at the absorption comparison. Like, Marwan lands and absorbs. This guy just lands and gets his head pounded in. Lands nothing and gets his head pounded in. Like, it's pretty bad. And I don't think you can absorb that many strikes and not get knocked out by Marwan, because look at this dude's knockdown average. 4.16, bro. That's absolutely insane per 15 minutes. And he wins, and I guess he wins most of his fights. He's won by finish in every single one of his fights. I'm assuming. No, this is the betting odds, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, I'm gonna go with Marwan on this. Harry Hardwick got brutally TKO'd by calf kicks in his last fight. Pretty rough fight. Marwan looks very promising. I saw a little bit of his fight on the Contender Series. He looks really good. 4.16 knockdown average is crazy. 5.96 significant strikes landed per minute is even more insane. Let's check the grappling out. 100% takedown defense, 2.0 sub average. I just feel like everything's adding up for Harry Hardwick to get chinned in this fight. Because, bro, you absorb 7 strikes per minute and you only land 2. That's terrible. That's worse than Josh Emmett, bro. And Josh Emmett, is very inaccurate with his shots. But, yeah, give me Marwan. He's the younger fighter, fresher, hungrier. 4 knockdown average per 50 minutes. Harry absorbs 7 significant strikes. I don't think he's going to be absorbed that much and not get chinned. Yeah. Give me Marwan by finish. Give me Marwan by TKO or KO. Now, on to Andre Fili versus Jose Miguel Delgado. This is a weird fight to pick on because I don't know much about Jose Miguel Delgado. I heard that he was a pretty good fighter. Philly's coming off a win. He's on a loss. His loss was to Nathaniel Wood, right? Nathaniel Wood, I think it was Nathaniel Wood. Lost a decision to Nathaniel Wood, but before that he was kind of on a tear. 3-5 winning streak, all by KO. Knocked out Hyder Emil. Knocked out Connor Matthews. Knocked out these guys. I mean, Connor Matthews sucks, let's be real. Connor Matthews is awful. This guy sucks. But, this guy's he has a 100% finish rate. I just checked that out. 100% finish rate. But, yeah, before the Nathaniel Wood fight, he was on a tear. And we all know we know how Nathaniel Wood is, bro. Nathaniel Wood is a marauder, okay? Nathaniel Wood is probably one of the best prospects at featherweight right now. He's probably one of the best unranked fighters at featherweight right now. But, yeah, he's got that 2.42 knockdown average. Philly's just getting older, bro. Philly's just getting too old, man. I just don't think he's going to win this fight. I think Jose's more hungry. He's younger. He's fresher, faster, stronger. Philly's just getting older and older and older. Just keeps losing fights. I mean, yeah, he's coming off a win, but he's so old, bro. I swear this guy's been in the UFC for ages. I swear this guy has been in the UFC for so long. But I mean, I just don't see Andre Fili winning this fight, you know what I mean? Because before that, he got subbed by Milky, went to a split decision with Cub Swanson, and got KO'd brutally by Danny. And look at this, bro. Landed 8.22 significant strikes per minute. His knockdown average is 2.42. I think he's gonna get chinned. I think he's gonna get chinned pretty badly. So yeah, give me Jose Delgado by brutal KO in the first or second round. Now. On to this fight, okay? Am I crazy for thinking that Ion Cutelaba wins this fight? Am I crazy for thinking that Ion Cutelaba Loki could win this fight? Because you gotta think about it, bro. Think about it. No. Y'all aren't listening to me. Bro, beats up beats up Ibo Aslan, subs him, goes to a split decision with Modest Bukakis, I think is how you say his name? The guy who just fought Krylov. Just got flatlined by Krylov. Went to a split decision with him. Won that fight, by the way. He won that fight. And he looked really good in that fight, bro. Like, he looked insanely good in that fight with, Modest Bukakis. And Omar Sy is just not good. Like, I don't know. He's coming off a win against how do you say his name? Brendanson. It's that one Brazilian guy that he kind of looks like Vitor Petrino. Brendanson, Ribeiro in a first round knockout. But before that, bro, he lost a unanimous decision to Alonzo Menifield. You're telling me Alan Cutelaba doesn't beat Alonzo Menifield? You're looking at me with a straight face right now and telling me that Alan Cutelaba doesn't beat Alonzo Menifield. Oh, but what if it turns into a dogfight? Bro, we already saw what happens when it turns into a dogfight. He takes him down and submits him. He already did that to, he already did it to Ibo Salon. I think I'm going to go with the crafty pick here, and I'm going to pick Ion Cutelaba. He just looked too good against Bukakis for me to just pass up. And Bukakis isn't even that good, but he's better than Omar Sy. He's better than anybody Omar Sy has ever fought. Or anybody that, besides maybe Alonzo Menifield. I think Alonzo Menifield is probably better than Omar Sy. But still, like, this guy's just not that impressive. You know what I mean? I didn't really see anything that was just like, oh my gosh. That guy's a marauder. I mean, yeah, he doesn't absorb many significant strikes. I mean, he gives punches and he doesn't absorb much. But he lost to Alonzo Menifield, and that's why I'm just kind of rating him kind of low, because, bro, losing to Alonzo Menifield is so bad. Like, that's super bad. And, I mean, yeah, I guess you could argue that losing a decision to Modest Bukakis is bad, is even worse. But still, like, he won that. I thought he won that fight. Watching it live, I thought he won that fight. I picked him to win that fight. But yeah, I mean, he looked really good. The jump, like this little, like, win streak he's been on, like, where he beat that one guy by decision, and then subbed Ibo Aslan, and then went to a close decision with Modest. Like, this guy's just kind of locked in for some reason. Like, I guess bro was just tired of losing. He just kind of locked in, and it was kind of crazy. But yeah, give me Ion Cutelaba, bro. Like, I just have a weird feeling that Ion Cutelaba is going to pull this off and just ruin everybody's parlay. So yeah, give me Ion Cutelaba. I don't know what buy specifically, because I don't see Omar getting chinned. So, probably a 29-28 decision if I had to guess. I think Omar will have a good round, but then I feel like Omar will just take over. But he could lose like a split decision. Now, onto this women's fight that I had to do a little bit of research on, because I didn't really know who either of these people are, because I don't pay attention to WMMA. I'm not even going to say that. Oh my gosh, call me a casual, bro. Call me a casual, bro. I don't pay attention to WMMA. MMA. But yeah, Amanda Lemos versus Gillian Robertson. I think this will be a good fight. I think it'll be closer than people are making it out to be. But I think Gillian Robertson is going to win. She has good grappling, pretty good striking. She can mix it up well on the ground with the subs, the ground and pound, stuff like that. And Amanda Lemos is like almost 40 years old. And she was holding her own against Tatiana Suarez, but like, I mean, she was holding her own against her, but I was just like, she still lost. Like, you know what I mean? She still lost. And her grappling is just not really that great, you know what I mean? Like, she just doesn't really have the best grappling ever. So, I think that Gillian Robertson's going to pull it off. I think she'll probably pull it off by probably a decision. I don't really see her finishing her. But yeah, it'll be a decent WMMA fight, you know what I mean? I'm gonna be honest, I don't really know much about either of the girls, so don't really take my word on it. Don't take my word over like other people's words on it. So yeah, just give me Gillian Robertson. She's the favorite to win, so I'll just go with her, and she has good grappling. So yeah. Now on to the fight that I actually give a shit about. Listen. I I have a weird feeling this fight's going to be closer than people are making out to be. I have a weird feeling that the odds makers are going to get proven wrong in this fight. I think Josh Emmett has a better chance than people are making him out to be. Like, I think I think he can do it, bro. Like, I've been watching some film on him. I'm not impressed. I don't see why people are calling him the next Ilya Topuria. I watched him throw 3 big meaty hooks against Giga Chikadze, and he didn't land one of them. Oh, bro, you gotta spin him back to his KO. Bro, so what? So what, bro? Can y'all, like, look at what he was doing before that? He showed no fight IQ. He showed no, like, calm. He didn't look calm. He didn't look collected. Like, when Giga was kicking him to the body, he would get so, like, uncomfortable. And I'm not saying Josh Emmett's going to have the kicking threat that Giga Chikadze has, but I'm just saying that he just didn't look good under pressure, you know what I mean? Like, whenever Giga would pressure him with those kicks and stuff like that, like, even one time he got hurt with the kicks, and, like, instead of, like calming down and, like, just circling away and, like, trying to land a big shot to get Giga off of him a little bit, he charged at him like a linebacker and tried to go for a clinch and then tried to take him down, and he couldn't take down Giga Chikadze, bro. You can't take down Giga Chikadze, bro. You can't take down Giga Chikadze. Bro. Same guy that got taken down by David Obama, by the way. Same guy that got taken down by David Obama, by the way. Same guy that got taken down by Calvin Kattar, by the way. Same guy that got taken down by Calvin Kattar, by the way. Same guy that got his head pounded in by Calvin Kattar and controlled on the ground, by the way. And if you look at Kevin Vallejos' like stats, like if you look at his MMA stats, he's not even like all that. Look at his grappling stats, bro. Dude, he's been in the UFC for a longer amount of time than Josh Emmett, and he's almost 10 points below him on takedown accuracy. 10 points, bro. I mean, yeah, the takedown defense is pretty good. But, bro, we got taken down by Danny Silva. I mean, I'm not sitting here going to act like Josh Emmett is, like, Khabib-level grappling, or even, like, hell, even, like, I'm not going to sit here and act like fucking Josh Emmett is Alexander Volkanovski-level offensive wrestling. Or, hell, even, like, fucking, let me think, Aljo, or Volk, or anybody, or Ilya, even. I'm just saying. He poses a takedown threat. Kevin Vallejos does not pose a takedown threat compared to Josh Emmett. And I mean, yeah, the takedown defense percentage is pathetic. I mean, Josh, bro, what are we doing? Getting takedown 57% of the time people will attempt to take down, bro? Come on, bro. You're supposed to be a Menlo College wrestler. You're supposed to be a D1 athlete. You're supposed to be a D1 college wrestler, bro. We should not be getting taken down 57% of the time. But still, anyway, getting off topic. I just think people are counting out Josh Emmett too early. Because not only does he have fight-ending power, he has a takedown threat that Kevin Vallejos has never seen before. Don't even say Danny Silva. Don't even say Gene Silva. I don't even think Gene Silva is a better offensive wrestler. A pure offensive wrestler, I don't think Gene Silva is a better pure offensive wrestler. I think he's a better grappler overall. I think he's a better jiu-jitsu guy. I mean, he subbed Bryce Mitchell with ease. Out-grappled. But he did get smothered by Diego Lopez, so I guess that kind of ruins him. But still, Diego Lopez has amazing BJJ, so I mean, you can't really knock him down for that. But still, I think Josh Emmett's a better pure offensive wrestler than Gene Silva. And you just look at the Leron Murphy fight. He was able to catch the kicks, get a takedown, secure a little bit of control time, land like a few shots, and then he'd get back up. Okay, that's not... It's not the best. But who has really held down Leron Murphy? Who has held down Leron Murphy? Nobody. Nobody has been able to just hold down Leron Murphy. Aaron Pico couldn't do it. Josh Emmett couldn't do it. So people... Like, you can't really hate on Josh for that. He still took him down 4 times, and he still had great entries on some of the takedowns. Like, the takedown that he got that, like, WWE slam in the second round, he had a perfectly timed entry. He timed Murphy's hook to sweep under, get a good position for a takedown, lifts him up, dumps him down, gets good control time from that position. He got good control time from that takedown. I mean, yeah, Josh Emmett does kind of like freeze up on the ground, but I don't think, like, if you rewatch the Gene Silva fight, he gets pieced up he gets like hit a few times. He gets hit like 1 or 2 times. Gene Silva goes for a sloppy takedown. Kevin Vallejos just doesn't defend it, gets picked up, slammed on his ass. And instead of like, he was literally up on his ass, and he's sitting in front of Gene Silva, like in combat base pretty much. And he punches Gene Silva one time, just like a little pitter-patter punch, and then just lays back on his back in guard, like pulls his guard. And I'm like, what are you doing? Stand up! You were just up. You were literally just about to get up, but you just stand there. You roll back to your back. Why would you do that? And if it wasn't for Gene Silva letting him up, I think Gene Silva could have probably sat on him the whole round. So that's why I'm kind of curious about Kevin Vallejos' defensive grappling outside of like the first layer of takedown defense. Which even then, he still got to think about Gene Silva picked him up and slammed him down. And I mean, I'm just like, you can't just lay on your back against Josh. You know what I mean? He's gonna threaten ground and pound. He's gonna try to push you up against a cage. He's going to try to muscle you around. He's going to want you to roll to your back so then he can secure like a body lock and land some nice ground and pound. Did it against Yair, did it against Mirsad Bektik. Did it against anybody that rolls to their back against Josh. He just likes to he likes to be in control while he's wrestling you. Like he doesn't want to let you up. He's not going to want to let you up. He wants to sit on top of you. And I mean, yeah, that sounds like he's just a smudger, but like still, he tries to land ground and pound. Like in the Yair fight, rewatch the Yair fight, bro. He had amazing ground and pound in that fight. Timed up some nice elbows on top, timed up a nice right hand. And the only thing that I feel like ruined him with Yair was the fact that Yair actually has a submission threat off his back. Kevin Vallejos does not have a submission threat off his back. Like, who has Kevin Vallejos submitted off his back in the UFC? Nobody. Exactly. He hasn't even submitted anybody in the UFC. I mean, neither has Josh Emmett, but I'm not sitting here saying that Josh Emmett has he doesn't have a jiu-jitsu threat, he has a ground and pound threat. Yeah, he got on top of Shane Burgos. Whenever he rocked Shane Burgos, he got on top, landed some really nice ground and pound. If it wasn't for Shane's amazing chin, he would have got knocked out. Landed some nice ground and pound on Dan Ige. Landed a nice ground and pound when he dropped Jeremy Stevens. Landed nice ground and pound on... Landed decent ground and pound on Leron. I wouldn't say it's definitely not the top 3 best ground and pound he's ever landed. But if you rewatch that fight, he did have like nice little elbows and like even like a little bit of like hooks. He landed like nice little shots while Leron was trying to build up. And so I feel like if Kevin just tries to build up work from his body, I feel like he's going to get hit. He's going to get hit with one of those right hands. He's going to kind of freak out and like clinch up and try to just like start swinging back. And then that's where I feel like he's going to meet some trouble because Josh is going to be swinging back a little bit harder. And we've seen Josh Emmett swing. We've seen Josh Emmett throw down and swing. We saw him throw down with Scott Holtzman, Scott Holtzman. But still, we've seen him throw down with Scott Holtzman, throw down with Calvin Kattar. Even in the 5th round against Ilya, bro, he was trying to throw down. He was throwing down a little bit. He threw down against Ilya a few times in the fight. If you rewatch it, like Ilya was firing at him, and like he was throwing back. Like Ilya was even like, all right, and he backed off a little bit. So I don't think there's gonna be a cakewalk for either guy. And so this has all been leading up to who I'm gonna pick for my final pick. I think Josh Emmett's gonna win. Call me biased, bro. Call me biased. Go ahead. No, go ahead. Okay, type in the comments. Call me biased, casual, meat rider, meat muncher, meat. Like, just call me anything you want, like casual, anything like that, bro. But I've been watching tape, and I think Josh Emmett has what it takes to beat Vallejos. I think he's been working on his body shots. I think he can hurt Vallejos with the body shots. I think he's got the wrestling to take him down and hold him there. I think Vallejos gets a little too patient at times, and I feel like Josh Emmett will take advantage of that. Josh Emmett definitely has 5-round cardio. We've seen him go 5 rounds with Kattar, seen him go 5 rounds with Ilya. Even in the 5th round, he was still fighting back with Ilya. 5th round with Kattar, he was doing good. We've seen this dude go 5 rounds, and he went 5 rounds with Leron, was arguably winning the 5th round until he got rocked. I just think Josh Emmett is going to be able to take over late, and I think he's going to TKO Kevin Vallejos. Or he's going to win a 48-47 decision where Vallejos either wins one of the later rounds and wins like the 1st or 2nd round. Something like that. But yeah, let me know y'all's thoughts in the comment section. That's my full picks of the main card. I hope y'all enjoyed. This was fun to make. So I'll see you boys then. Peace out.